When I first learned it, it felt so magical and so different that I started doing it all the time. And the crowd was going insane. It's at night, there's all these lasers and people hooting and hollering and cheering, and I'm feeling the love. I landed. I have what it takes. We're just in the middle of nowhere. This is the real deal out here. I'm looking out for cracks in case there's an avalanche. That's a very real possibility with these circumstances. If I never took the opportunities that I had, then I wouldn't be where I am today.
I don't need to smoke no more, and I don't need to drink no more. I just need to clear my mind. I couldn't even think no more. Remember, I was hitting my limits.
Let's turn to video one. I'm going to have you break down this signature trick. You have at least 3 of these tricks here for us. Walk us through what we're seeing here in video one and what makes each one special to you.
All right, so this trick, I consider one of my signature tricks because it starts off as a sloth roll, which I so dearly love. That is the first trick I do most of every day once I get on my snowboard. It's a great warm-up trick. It helps me with my air awareness and to just get that feeling on my board first thing in the morning. And I consider this a signature trick because of the way I maneuver my body into a shifty, what we call in snowboarding, where my legs go one way and my torso goes the other way. And it forces me into what looks like a weird position. And when I drop out of it, I'm coming down the hill in a completely different direction. And when I first learned it, it felt so magical and so different that I started doing it all the time. And that's one of my signature tricks.
That is absolutely incredible. And the first thing that came to my mind when you said your feet go one way and your torso goes another way is, do you have a good chiropractor?
Man, once upon a time. Now it's me and whatever floor I'm stretching on most of the time.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
gotta stay limber.
So flexibility is the key. Well, I'm sure that in the coming years, you will have a personal masseuse, you'll have a personal trainer that will take care of you in that aspect to make sure that you are ready to go and fully stretched out and healthy to be able to stay at that high level of performance for a long time.
Amen. I can't wait till I got the check to afford this said person that will do all
it's coming.
Things for
Brother,
me.
it's coming. It's coming. You have plenty of checks coming, believe me. Now, let's look at video 2. The first big air. This next clip takes us back to an early defining moment. Your first big air that changed everything. What was happening that day, and why is this clip important to you?
My first big air. So this clip takes place in Chur, Switzerland. And I was actually training over there with no intent of being in this competition. And I was training at Saas-Fee, Switzerland, the stomping grounds, hosted and built by Charles Beckinsale, one of the top, I would consider the #1 builder of snow features in the world. And at this time, I was still practicing and perfecting my craft. And I do believe that one day I was doing so well that one of the U.S. team coaches had asked a coach of mine if I was ready to compete in a World Cup, which is an Olympic qualifying event.
Mm-hmm.
At 17, I believe 17 years old, I was within 3 days. I was on the train over to a whole nother place in Switzerland that I had never been before or never heard of. And they built this scaffolding jump made out of nothing but some man-made snow and metal scaffolding. So next thing I know, I'm here at my first ever World Cup, and under the lights, I believe they had like Rick Ross playing on a stage not too far away, and the crowd was going insane. And where it's at night, there's all these lasers and people hooting and hollering and cheering, and I'm feeling the love. And I drop in. I landed on this man-made jump after only knowing I was going to be here 3 days prior and having never competed in an event this big before in my life. And that's when I knew that going forward, I have what it takes. Not that I didn't know before, but this was sure proof that I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna get to where I'm going. And so that's why this was such a major event in my life as an athlete, as a person. And it also was a great feeling to be able to call my mama and say, "Mom, I landed it. I can't wait." She's like, "It's 5 a.m. with the time difference, but I love you. That's great. Call me in the morning."
Right.
And
So that was a defining moment for you as a snowboarder.
it sure was. It sure was.
That's phenomenal. All right, let's cut to video number 3 here. And this is a black diamond run, I believe. Now, you're charging down a black diamond. And I want you to kind of narrate this for us in real time. What are you seeing? How do you read the terrain? And what's your mental checklist at this speed?
First of all, in this clip, it's technically not classified as a black diamond because it's not classified at all. Actually, I was with a good friend of mine, Tim, and I had never hiked this pass, Loveland Pass. And as a snowboarder, you want to be able to snowboard and experience everything you can. And so we hiked, I believe it was between 1.5 miles and 2 miles up this mountain and through this terrain. And we're just in the middle of nowhere. This isn't a ski resort. This isn't somewhere that people know about, or if you call somebody, they can come and get you. This is the real deal out here. And going at this speed, I had nothing in my mind, but this is the most fun I've had in a while. There's not a person in sight. You can see there's barely much going on. There's just me and a mountain, and it was one of the most magical days still to this day I've had on my snowboard. So that's me.
So when you're going down the mountain at such a high speed on your board, what's your thought process like? What are you anticipating? What are you seeing? How are you reading the lay of the slope or what have you to avoid any kind of undesirable experience, if you will?
At this speed, the layout and the things that I'm looking for are things like small trees or shrubs that might have made it through the snow, rocks or jagged edges. If you hit that, there's a long tumble on your way down. I'm looking out for cracks behind me or in the distance, in case there's an avalanche. That's a very real possibility with these circumstances. And
So how do you know if an avalanche is coming?
oh, you'll feel it.
So what do you do at that point if you feel it's coming?
Go faster.
Well, the Lord's going to protect you with his angels according to Psalm 91:11. You ain't going to have to worry about avalanches, my brother. We'll be praying for you. But for those people out there, if you need somebody to pray for you, call me. I'll pray for you too.
Well, amen. Well, we'll always take those prayers. Cheers.
Yes, sir. So this is wonderful. Now, how do you stay composed in a high pressure moment like that where things are uncertain, or you see danger, you see, trees or shrubs or rocks, as you mentioned? How do you keep your composure and not, hit the panic button?
The first thing that I always do in any scenario, whether I'm comfortable and relaxed or I'm uptight and I'm unsure, is breathe.
Right. So breathing is very important.
Breathing is the most important. If you
Wow.
don't breathe, then you can't think. Your brain needs oxygen to function, and your system needs that break to be able to say, okay, this is what's going on. What do I do from here? But if you go from do, and then all of a sudden, what do I got to do? Your brain and your body are at a disconnect in that moment. So all it takes is that one breath to allow yourself to make those decisions and to see what's in front of you in a brighter light.
Yes, that is very well said. Thank you. Now, let's move to video number 4 here, favorite mountains and resorts. You sent some clips from several of these places, from Alpine Valley in Michigan to big Western resorts. I want to ask you, what makes each of these places special, and what should riders know before visiting them?
This first clip that we have here is a video from Saas-Fee, Switzerland, that I spoke of earlier, and you can see in the background the landscape and the mountains and the beautiful skies, and that is just one of the many reasons this is one of my favorite places to snowboard in the world. And I am so blessed to have seen a lot of the world at such a young age and with the opportunities that I've been given. So this here is Saas-Fee, Switzerland.
Beautiful. I was going to ask you, what countries have you been to as a professional snowboarder?
As a professional snowboarder, I could list them. I'm not sure if I know a number off my head.
It's that many?
At least 7.
Wow.
So far.
So have you been to all 7 continents?
I have not.
Okay.
Not. But I'll be going to China for the first time here.
Oh my goodness. You going over to China?
I'm going over to China. And
we definitely going to have to put some prayers up for you, man. Make sure you keep that social credit score up high so you can get back over here safely.
You're right. I heard from a friend of a friend that we're celebrities over there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They love anybody with a tan.
Wow. Well, you know what? They need to just go ahead and make you an ambassador for the U.S. over there. You know what I mean?
I think they should. And
yes.
I think I could probably get away with telling most people there I'm Travis Scott, and they'll believe me. Oh, for you? Oh, special prize for you, Travis Scott? Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
That's a good one, man. Wow. Yeah, so you never know what's what's in the works. You might be a geopolitical figure in the future. I think that, some people have an issue with professional athletes getting involved in other lanes politics and so forth, but I think that whenever you have that large of a platform and that many people like you and you're popular, you really are in the best position to be a positive voice and a positive influence in the world. And that's what we need today. We need positive people. So I think you're a perfect candidate. You just stay focused and continue to do what you're doing, and those doors will open for you. For young riders that want to level up, in your opinion, which mountain should they start with and why?
Whatever they have available.
Okay.
First of all, don't be afraid to find the opportunities that you have that's right under your feet.
Right under your feet. I love it.
Right under your feet. I remember thinking as a kid from time to time, and some days I still do, that if I was at this place, at this resort, with these opportunities and these features, that I would be better, or maybe I would have been a kid phenom like most of the kids from Colorado that had all those opportunities and features and coaches. But if I never took the opportunities that I had in Michigan on abandoned landfills that they turned into ski resorts and put some dirt and snow on top of, then I wouldn't be where I am today if I let those opportunities pass me by. And so whenever they built a little jump, no matter how big or small or good or bad, I always took advantage of it. I always took advantage of it every day that I got. And so I would say to anyone up and coming, anyone that wants to get into it, never let the opportunities that are right under your feet slide right on past you.
Man, that's very well said, and you're very well spoken, Brian. I appreciate you.
And I don't need to drink no more. I just need to clear my mind. I couldn't even think no more. Remember I was hitting my limits. Remember I was feeling like quitting. You stuck with me 24/7. I only gave you a few minutes. Yeah. In the storm, in the rain, I just called on your name. Yeah. When I'm lost and I'm stray, you dissolve all the shame. Yeah. Eyes wet behind the Louis, feeling like I'm about to lose it. Oh no, broken heart under my jewelry. I just gotta give it to you. Yeah.
I'm with you, wrong, alright. I'm with you, wrong, alright. No, I'll be there through the night.